don't know.
Oh, man.
Just throw your crazy number at me.
We'll start with a crazy number.
Okay.
It's 600.
600. I was thinking 5.
We'll do your 5.
No, let's do 550. Let's split it. That's negotiating. 4, 5, 6. We'll do your number.
Froggy flips.
All right, so real quick, I'm not a huge fan of doing these kind of after-the-fact intros, but I do think this video needs set up a little bit. My buddy Neil that I met a few months ago, I bought some cool stuff from him. I made a video about it. So recently I ran into him at a yard sale, and he let me know that he has a bunch of like G.I. Joe comics that he had picked up at an estate a while back. He's not really a comic guy, so he invited me to come take a look. Also said he had some other stuff laying around that I might be interested in, so I went over there and checked it all out, and I think that it turned out to be a pretty spectacular haul, and I'm really excited about it. So I'll show you the footage, and then when we come back here, I will show you all the cool stuff I picked up from Neil. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
All right.
I didn't want to knock in case anyone was sleeping.
What's that?
I didn't want to knock in case anyone was sleeping.
Oh, right on. I don't actually have anything. I'm going to just take you down this room, but...
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're a picker, so I'll just do a walkthrough. And, I mean, we've accumulated a few more things, so...
It got a little more crowded, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it's the big stuff that really gets me, but really not much different here. I guess the maybe records.
Yeah, some 45s.
Or whatever. But, yeah, just do your thing. See anything?
Is this recent yard sale stuff?
That was actually here last time.
Oh, was it? Jeez, I missed it? Well, I didn't dig too deep, did I?
Yeah, I think it was in one of these boxes. But,
deep? Oh, look at that. All right, don't let me forget about that one.
oh, no worries. I'll keep track of it. I'll sell you whatever.
Okay.
I mean, any of those bills you're welcome to take with you. But this is G.I. Joe.
Oh, cool.
I think it's 1 through 45. I think 1 starts here.
Okay. Kitty?
They're packed in there pretty tight, so just pull some out and we'll get going. My cats are pretty friendly, so
I like cats.
yeah, they're the best. Dogs are a little demanding. I mean, if you want to take them out, I haven't messed with them since I got them, but I wanted to board them all up.
Yeah.
Look all cool, but for some reason I can't come across the boards to do it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm not a comic book guy.
Until I have the stuff in my hand, I don't know how to learn about it. I look at some comps, and then there's comps for like all these different offshoots, and so I don't know. I mean, I like them, and I'm willing to.
I've never taken time to figure out comics, but I know this is a really good one, and then I think it's number 21. I think they might be in order. Where's the first?
Yeah, now they're out of order.
First Storm Shadow or Snake Eyes or something.
Okay.
There's one on the front, one on the back.
Look like they're in pretty good condition. No big creases or anything. That's cool. Do you have a price in mind, or do you want me to look around for a second still, or?
Oh, you can look around. I mean, I actually set that little gray thing that says buttons.
Uh-huh.
I think you missed that the first time. I think that you need that in your life, probably.
Look at that.
I think it's dump them out.
Old buttons are so fun. Ooh, Free Willy. Look at that. And I like the metal thing that says buttons.
Yeah, good old button.
Don't have these listed?
Nope. Search around.
Buy your inventory. How about the GoBots classes?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, if you need it.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, I actually love those things.
I love rack toys.
Yeah.
Things that aren't action figures.
Like, how many of those are floating around out there? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, those all got opened and thrown away.
There was always that mom that was like, oh, let's go get an action figure.
Right.
I don't need these plastic. I'm gonna wear these.
Gordon box.
Two right now. I've sold several, but
Do you have all these Pokemon cards listed?
No, I actually don't have any of them listed.
No?
They're like marbles to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what series they are. Or...
Looks like
Well,
it's
I
a
know they're
mixture.
not like series 1.
That's cool. WWF ticket stubs.
Oh.
Those are neat.
Oh, let's check them out. I don't remember. Cool.
Oh man, I'm just gonna make a pile. If you need to take
all the stuff I don't have listed. Keep on going.
Cool. We'll get through this pile. We'll do it together.
and then we'll make another one.
Yep, I'll come right back. All right, something tells me you're not selling this though, probably.
Oh no.
Oh, with Neil,
You
everything's
finally
for sale.
touched that? Took you that long to touch that?
Oh, I know. I saw it as soon as I walked in the room.
Nah, I'll sell them.
I've never seen one.
Isn't it awesome?
It is awesome.
He doesn't have his hand.
I
He
know,
has his
now-
tail.
If I do buy it, my obsession will be finding a hand for it.
Yeah.
I bet you will. All you gotta do is
Yeah, he's
go
awesome.
to session.
Look at that. Even the tongue works.
Yeah, the old. I think it's called Shogun.
Shogun Godzilla.
Yeah.
When's that from?
I can't believe it took you that long to figure
I was just waiting. I wanted to see. I was playing the room for a minute.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'll see something I really want to do, and I'm like, I'm not going directly to
I'm not.
it.
I'm not that interested in that. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll buy my time, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go there.
What Godzilla? I don't see a Godzilla.
oh yeah, that's okay, I guess. That's
That thing
cool.
works.
All right. And then also the 45's outside.
Yeah.
So whatever you're thinking.
None of these. What do you think those Pokemon cards are? What are they worth to you?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was that 10 of them too. Like, have you like not looked through it at all? Like you don't know what's in there at all?
Alright.
So it's like total gamble, unpicked.
Yeah, I don't. I guess I don't get Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think these are fake.
They made fake ones.
Oh yeah, they make. Yeah.
What do they think they are?
Yeah, there's a
Who
huge
sells
business.
those?
Yeah.
Like, how do they get out into population?
Alibaba's flea markets.
Oh yeah, good old Alibaba.
I don't know if you can tell the back. There's a real one.
Oh, the color.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
And just all of it, just a little bit bigger over here.
So I don't know. I mean,
You need this honeycomb watch?
yep.
Can't live without it.
You don't need this travel desk, do you?
What's that?
The travel desk?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Yeah, travel desk. Highly convenient. For all your,
Yeah, you go set up your flea market or whatever.
bring it to a table where you're at and pull it out.
It's actually really cool.
It is cool.
Is that? Oh, I thought that was those old nails.
Yeah, I need that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the inlaid brass. Cool.
I'm sure I could use that for something.
For your travels.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Oh man.
Just throw your crazy number at me.
We'll start with a crazy number.
Okay.
It's 600.
600. I was thinking 5. I mean,
Okay, that's good.
uh,
We'll do your 5.
no, let's do 550. Let's split it. That's negotiating.
It is negotiating.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do your number.
You doing my number?
Just in case, you know, something crazy happens, then I don't have to feel guilty because I paid your number.
All right, man. Just
Okay.
put it over, okay,
Cool.
I'll take it. Yeah. Does this look like 240 to you with the record?
I think so.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Good.
I got a feeling you're gonna hang on to this guy.
What's that? I'm gonna complete it at least. before I
There
sell
you
it.
are.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna sell it incomplete. 50, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Awesome.
Right on, man.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
See you, man.
Appreciate it. See you next time. All right, so we're back here in the garage, and what we're looking at here is basically the non-comic portion of the haul. I've not really had a chance to go through a lot of this stuff because I've primarily spent my time on the comics, but I think there's some really neat stuff here. I believe the price for all this was $240, which I think was a tremendous deal. I'll try to flash some comps up after the fact. Like I said, I've not really gone through most of this stuff. We have the 1977 Shogun Godzilla, something I've always wanted to find. It does not have his fist, that's okay. He does have his lever and his tongue, and he has his tail, which are also parts that get lost. The fist is definitely the most lost part because it shoots, but I think even in this condition, they sell for between like 100 and 200 bucks. With the fist, I think they're usually closer to like between 200 and 400. I'm probably going to try to track down a fist before I sell it because I'd like to have and sell a complete one. So very cool indeed. A few big stacks of wrestling cards that I still need to separate and go through. I'm seeing lots of Hulk Hogan's and Macho Man's and stuff in there. Thought these were pretty neat. Some WWF ticket stubs from the early 90s. Not really sure what something like that would sell for, but I definitely thought they were cool. We got a big tub of horror DVDs. Bought a bunch of horror DVDs from Neil last time I saw him, and they've been selling really well. I do a quick comp to make sure it's nothing crazy, and if it's not, I just put like a $2 tag on it, put it on a shelf in the booth, and they've been selling pretty consistently, so happy to find those. Stack of cool 45s, bands like Aerosmith and Devo, Michael Jackson, some cool 80s stuff. I'll always pick those up. Big tub of buttons, some really neat ones in here, like this 3D Child's Play Chucky Did It, some E.T., Duran Duran. That one just says frogs. Got an old Matchbox Voltron. I believe his arm is broken, but he is in the box, and that's still a pretty cool thing to find. I really don't find a lot of Voltron stuff. So a pair of GoBot sunglasses on the card, just these cool little rack toys. Always fun to find. I'm guessing that's probably 25 or 30 bucks. Couple packs of Michael Jordan Pogs, both new on the card. An old G1 Transformer, I believe that's Rodimus, figure only, probably 30 to 50 bucks. Got the cool antique folding desk that Godzilla's standing on. I think Sarah's claimed that for her own work. Got a Sony mini disc Walkman. There was a time where Walkmans were one of the main things that I bought and sold. Kind of got away from it just because of all the testing and stuff that goes into them. But I was never able to find a mini disc version. So when I saw this one under Neil's workbench, I had to have it. So I'll put a comp up there. We'll see what it's potentially worth. And then we have all these Pokemon cards. Haven't really had a chance to go through them yet. There were some stickers in there. I did spot some fake ones right off the bat, but I think for the most part they are legit. Fake ones are pretty easy to spot. I think they're even easier from the back. Some from like the late 90s. I think that's like base set 2 or something. And then we have the G.I. Joe comics. I've already put a lot of work into this. So comics are something that I've really been getting into lately. I'm learning as I go, so I'm not like an expert that just goes out and looks for certain key issues. I'm kind of buy it when you see it guy and then learn about it later. And I've actually bought and sold quite a few comics over the last month or month and a half. I believe last month in my booth I sold somewhere between 500 and 700 comics. And then I've kind of acquired a little stash of what I'm treating more as like investment comics that I'm keeping here too. So lately I've just been spending a lot of time with comics. I didn't know a lot about G.I. Joe comics. Now I feel like I know quite a bit more. I went through everything. A lot of them were kind of like 2 in a bag, maybe 3 in a bag. It was hard to see what was there. I saw that there were like some offshoots. So I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at, but I felt confident that there was quite a bit of value there. Like I told Neil, I was thinking like 500. He said 600. I paid the 6 just because I felt like he was probably right. So the original run of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero from the 80s, there were 155 issues. And quite a few key issues in that run. Once I went through everything, got them rebagged and reboarded, this had every issue except for 153 and 155, which I did go to eBay and buy a copy of each of those because I thought the value of this collection was in the completeness. So it would have been a shame not to have the entire run. So here we have 153, 155. 155 is kind of a key issue being the last one, so this was not cheap. So I paid Neil $600, and then I have close to another $400 in these 2 issues, plus all these like higher end supplies that I bought to keep the collection nice. So I have just under $1,000 in this buy right here. But just like some of the key issues, we have number 1, newsstand edition. Number 2, probably the biggest key issue in the entire run is issue 21. This one's actually in pretty fantastic shape. It is the newsstand edition. This one would possibly benefit from being graded, but like I said, I think the value is in the completeness more so than the overall condition. There are some direct editions mixed in throughout here too. We've got 26, 32, 148, 149, 154 is another pretty expensive one. And then as far as the offshoots go, we did have issue 1 through 4 of Order of Battle. And we did have issues 1 through 4 of G.I. Joe Yearbook. So a very cool collection. It's kind of hard to put a definitive value on something like this. I think right now it's a very easy $2,000. So I spent about $1,000 on everything. I think it could sell instantly for $2,000. I think to the right buyer it could be closer to $2,500, maybe $3,000. I'm honestly in no hurry to sell it. I'm interested to see if people think that the value will go up over time. At this point, I'm treating this as an investment. I've invested quite a bit of money, quite a bit of time, and I see no reason to sell it quickly for less than what I think it could be worth eventually. But that's all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, love ya, bye.
When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.